As ready
Yeah.
as we can be.
Aight. So, where we last left off, where did we leave off, eh? Anybody have a thought about last episode?
I
So-
remember where I left off.
Oh.
So
Oh, yeah,
we traveled a bit more, got camped out by the tillage, and got harassed by sentient scarecrow monsters. We fought them and killed them. Yeah, no, there were sentient scarecrow monsters there.
Yep.
I had you stab some.
Thank you.
and
Like, yeah.
and then we kept going, and then we're on the third day, and we're sleeping again. And I think, Muggs had first watch, and
Y'all rolled
heard some-
horrible with perception.
Yeah,
yup.
I had a 9. Technically, I was third watch, actually. Like, the whole watch.
Oh
was
yeah, you
by
were third
design
watch. Yeah,
Until
I'm rechecking my notes. Yeah, you're third watch.
Because if you would have rolled higher, you might have been able to avoid them, or maybe they wouldn't have gotten into your stuff. Who knows?
Yeah, so there's a bunch of golems going into our stuff, and Muggs went out to go check on it herself in the dark without waking anybody, and is now currently at knife point from another goblin.
I'm feeling a little bit called out by this recap. Not gonna lie. Feeling a little bit of judgment, maybe, from my tactics. Must one think through a decision? Is it not enough to simply run out into the dark to check on the weird noise without alerting any of your companions?
No.
Rude.
And so as far as we know, or as far as Mugs know, there are 2 goblins, but we don't know. Everything's dark and only Mugs. And I think you managed to get,
Robin woke up.
Yeah, Robin woke up. Because I rolled a natural 1 for my own perception, and I rolled like a fucking 18 for Robin's.
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious.
Also, as a note, it is the current day, because I'm trying to keep track of this for prosperity's sake. It is the 8th of Fessuran currently.
Thank you.
It will be the 9th when the next day hits. If we make it so far.
If we make it to the morning, it'll be the 9th.
Yes.
Bless.
All right.
But
And if I recall, Robin had started waking up everybody else as well.
Yeah.
Good.
Rex woke up and stole Anna's brain cell to wake everyone else.
Today's not the 18th. Today's the 24th. I know time.
oh, big mood. Time is irrelevant on most days.
What's the time now?
I have no idea.
In game, dark.
Yes,
It's
it
dark
is
o'clock.
nighttime in game. Probably
Were we
around
taking
like 10.
were we
If it's-
taking long rest time or no?
If it's in third,
You were taking it, but it is not long rest time yet.
Oh,
if it's third watch, wouldn't it be like 3 a.m. or something?
It's probably like 4 in the morning.
Between like 2 and 3 in the morning, probably. Considering that watch would be until like 7-ish. Probably.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it's fuck off o'clock, and
Yeah.
Muggs has a knife at her back.
You sure do.
All right.
You got a rusty feeling scimitar between your shoulder blades.
Cool.
I forget. Was Kyra taking watch with Muggs?
No, Muggs
No.
was awake on her own.
Oh, okay.
I think
Did not
Kyra
wake
had
anybody
first
else up
watch.
like a
I think
dumbass.
Kyra had first watch.
I think Muggs shouldn't be allowed to take watch anymore.
Look, she thought it was like a dog or something, so she'd go shoo a dog away. Check on the horses, make sure. But apparently, that's not what happened.
Bold of you to
Never.
assume it's dogs in the Marrow Valley.
It was very bold of her to assume so. She's not smart, okay, lads? Let's make one
Mugs
thing
is
damn
a
clear.
bold-
She is not intelligent.
Mugs is a bold lady.
Just her assuming is bad.
She is a bold lady. Thank you for noticing.
All right. So what I'm doing is I'm waking everyone else up.
if that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I'll wake Ira up first and just shake her because she's my favorite. So I have to. So in the event of an emergency, she's the one who gets saved first.
I have rights. Thank you. Can I, at being woken up, and I'm just gonna assume something's wrong because I always assume something's wrong.
What a move.
I'm going to perception.
Sure.
I hear some bullshit.
There we go. Those are some Ira rolls. 25.
Are you using your blind sight?
I am not.
You got a 21
25.
or 25. Sorry. You're able to hear, not faintly, but you hear things being moved around in the cart. You can tell by the hollow kind of like thumping sound that there's somebody rifling through things somewhere nearby, and you hear, for a better lack of a better term, like the sound of a blade being drawn, and basically Mugs being like, "Oh," because of the scimitar between their shoulder blades.
Specifically, Mugs is like, "Oh motherfucker, god damn it, what the
Yes.
fuck? Why the fuck?" That is what you're hearing.
Can I count how many people breathing there are near me?
I mean, you were able to hear the rest of the party. I cannot. With a 25, I still wouldn't say you could hear people breathing.
I don't know.
The ones around you, I think that would be a total of 3 people, right?
I don't know how many people are in this fucking party.
Yes, 3 technically, because it's,
Yeah.
yeah?
Pyra, Robin,
because there's 5 in total.
Mare. Yeah.
Yes, my brain didn't want to do math. It was like, no, you can't have that. Numbers, what are those?
All right. So, but I hear the rest of our party the party members asleep near me. There's Mugs cursing. There's a sword being drawn.
They are also somewhat shifting awake. I know a couple of them were, or you and Robin were being woken up, and I think Mare was too.
Okay. I
So-
think now I'm going to activate the blind sight. It's going like within the first 6 seconds. It's gonna be for like 30 feet.
All right. I would say that you aren't able to tell where they are yet. There is a larger distance between you and the sound than 30 feet. Since the bubble, I think, is like, what is it, 20 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're probably, from sound-wise, you can tell they're probably at least a good 20 or so more feet from where you could actually see them.
And I just heard Mugs talk. I didn't hear the other 2 people, whatever,
You would
talking.
have heard the one goblin. I don't remember exactly what I made them say, but they basically were like, "Shut up."
You talk,
Okay.
you die was pretty much what
Yeah.
they said.
Yep. Yes, thank you.
Oh.
I remember the threats made against my person quite well.
You talk, you die.
Okay. I'm still within the bubble.
Yes.
I'm gonna walk outside the bubble.
I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna just. I've already gone to check things out.
All right. Hold on. Let me see here. What did they have? How many were there? I think there was only 2. Yeah. Okay. You hear the sound of an arrow being notched, basically. Mugs, it is not the one that is got a blade to your back. It is a different goblin.
Is it the one that I saw in the cart?
No.
Okay.
You hear a bow being, an arrow being notched or whatever, and another goblin says, "Don't you move!"
In Goblin, I'm going to say, what do you want?
In Goblin, I'm going to say, hey, what the fuck?
The one that has a knife or a scimitar to Muggs's back kind of like grabs your shirt a little bit, Muggs, and like rotates you so they can look at Ira and Robin. My brain wanted to die. I'm sorry. And they kind of just like look, like peer from the side of Muggs and say, "You have a goblin with you." And one of the other ones sets down their bow, basically, unnotches their arrow, and basically just stashes it away and begins coming towards you, Ira and Robin.
I'm just gonna gesture vaguely at Robin.
Yeah, they are ignoring you, Ira, and approaching Robin.
Awesome. I've got to be the, what's the word, the diplomat now.
Mediator. This goblin, from what you can tell, you have pretty good. I believe Robin has dark vision, right?
Yeah, she's a goblin. Goblins have dark vision.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You were able to see only 3 figures. There is the one approaching you seems to be. Do they have a? Oh, I guess they don't have a short bow. That's fine. Whatever. They have a short bow now. Anyways, there is one of the larger, like more decorated goblins is the one that is approaching you. They have kind of like a chainmail shirt and a shield kind of strapped to their back, but they are really shabby pieces of equipment. Looks like they were scrounged and put together to make their equipment. And their hair is kind of a ratty black from what you can tell. There's no real defining features to them necessarily. They are the one that is approaching you. The other 2 seem like they are smaller henchmen sort. You can't tell if they are male or female. Or anything in between. And this goblin approaches you and basically puts their hands on their hips and just says, "It's not safe to be on these roads. Bandits." They are saying this in Goblin.
I'm gonna cross my arms and just raise my eyebrows, like, yeah, you don't say. They are holding my friends at knife point after all.
Oh yes, it's because I told them to.
Do you mind not doing that?
Yes. We need to make a living after all. It's not like food comes cheap. And we need the shinies.
You can just give you gold. They don't need to threaten us.
Yeah.
Gold! What are we going to do with gold?
Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Many of the people around here seem to enjoy giving goblin services for gold. They'd be better shooting us. And one of the goblins in the cart goes, "Yeah, shooting us." And then goes back to rifling through your stuff.
Robin looks at Ira and just tears and comment, I mean, they're not wrong.
They're not wrong.
The goblin just nods furiously. We pick through the scraps, we take what we like, and we leave. Peacefully if we can.
Ira's just gonna take out, like, how many do I have? Yeah, okay. Ira's just gonna go into her bag that she has strapped up her and pull out like 5 days worth of rations. It's just like, here.
The more decorated goblin kind of like looks at what you're handing him. They seem kind of like iffy about letting you reach for stuff, but since you are being amicable currently, they seem to be allowing it. And then they approach quickly, take what you have given them, and just start tucking it in whatever pockets and pieces of loose clothing that can hold it can fit. They don't seem to bother checking anything of it. But they just nod quickly and say, "This is sufficient."
Now, if you
Hi.
could please lower the knife from our friend.
And they kind of like tilt their head a little bit back, and the goblin holding Muggs hostage just goes and like pouts a little bit, and then the other goblin just shakes their head, and then their shoulders slump, and then they release Muggs and put their scimitar away, and then kind of stomp back over to where the cart is, muttering under their breath.
Thanks, man.
They just like
Appreciate
drag
it.
the scimitar on the ground. It's almost like it's too heavy for them.
Some real Charlie Brown shit is what you're saying.
And the goblin in the cart basically perks up, and shouts over to the other, the kind of boss goblin. I'll just call them boss goblin, because why not? They say, "I think we got enough here, sir."
What exactly are you taking from the cart?
How much are your, like, what shit?
Literally, it is nothing. Within the list of what I have written out for you, it is none of those things. It is literally the trash of what you have gotten. It is stuff that is probably not valuable to anything but them. They're probably like pieces of broken glass, shattered pottery, maybe some brass doorknobs. Like, it's really nothing of interest. Maybe
It's just the random shit that was on the cart that we stole to begin with.
Yes, exactly. It's none of the really nice stuff, like the jade. I think there was like a jade thing in there. I don't remember. But yeah. They have a sack of basically a bunch of junk.
Wow, the bandits that we stole this cart from had a very dirty cart.
Yeah, it was basically the bandits that had the cart before stole it from somebody else and probably didn't care about the contents until they had like run off with the cart and broken too much of it. That's basically what happened. But yeah, unless you are attacking them, they are going to be leaving peacefully, it seems. They seem to have just stopped by your caravan to steal your things and leave.
Yeah, I'm not gonna attack them. Just got what they wanted, and it's nothing I care about.
Pyro wakes up and fireballs him and goes back to sleep. I'm kidding.
Hilarious.
As they're gearing up to leave, though, the goblin boss kind of pauses for a moment and looks back at Robin and says, "Be careful as a lone goblin. It can be rough, especially with people. Humans suck."
They do suck.
Most humans suck.
"I'm glad you can admit your faults, human." And they kind of like spit at the ground a little bit and say, "Thanks for your shit," and leave. And as they do, they kind of like reach in their tunic where they had stored the rations you gave them and start like munching on a handful of whatever dried shit you had given them.
That's awesome. Oh, that is cool. I love being Scotland. It's so.
And and unless you stop them, they disappear into the night, going the way that you guys had just traveled from. Possibly a little bit more to the, what is this? What is directions? It is more to the west, I would say, of Felderwind Tillage, more towards like the Labinda Swamp or Barrel Bend area. They're kind of like leaving the path to head that way.
Ira's just staring at Muggs' direction now.
Muggs is steadfastly ignoring Ira and turning to Robin and saying, "Thank you. Good save."
You alright? Did you
Yeah, I'm fine. They didn't hurt me at all. I could have kicked their asses if it came down to it, but that was a much nicer solution. I'm glad you dealt with that.
Ira helped, but
Thank you, Ira. I really appreciate that. Again,
Ira just
could have dealt with it, but I appreciate not having to.
Ira just stares for like 5 seconds longer before turning around and going back into the bubble to go to bed.
Thank God.
they just wanted some shit. They just wanted the junk.
I mean, that is fair. Have they considered like a flea market type operation instead of like the knife thing? I mean, I totally get it.
You don't know what
But
they do in
it's
their
just
spare time.
right.
Maybe they make crafts and sell them for.
It's true.
obscene
They could be
amounts.
crafters. They could be artisans. You can go back to sleep though, Robin. I gotta finish watch.
Wait, how come? Did you go and check? Where were you when you heard the goblins? Did you get up and go looking for them?
Yeah, I heard it sounded like somebody was fucking around with the horses, so I got up and went to check on the horses.
Bro,
Yeah.
did you wake anyone?
All right, look. Asking a question like that is pointless because you know damn well that I didn't wake anyone. So you're really just recriminating me here. Like, you don't need to ask it like that. You can just be like, "Oh, so you didn't wake anyone?" You don't have to ask me because you already know the answer. Clearly, I didn't fucking wake anyone. Clearly, that was a mistake.
I don't know. Maybe you woke Pyra and she just went back to sleep.
No, Pyra probably would have. But no, I did not wake anyone. I'm sorry. I did not think it would be a problem. Thank you for waking up. I will wake people up next time, but also I totally could have kicked their asses if I needed to.
I don't know. They had that knife up to your back pretty good. I think.
Yeah, but the thing is, when somebody's really close to me, that's when I do my best work, right?
You could have died, though.
I could have died a lot of times.
I can't argue with that.
Exactly. So, I'm sorry I didn't wake you up. I'll wake you up next time. Or just whoever is closest to me. I'll be sure to wake somebody up.
Tight.
Okay. Go back to sleep.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Hang on. I'm gonna see if there's any cool junk in the cart that I want.
You could do it in the morning.
But I want to do that now when I can't see because it's dark and I can only see in shades of grey.
Oh my god.
I love you.
Glorious.
So yeah, I'm just gonna cross the ground to go look inside the cart.
Sure.
See if there's any wood.
Make an investigation check for me.
Yeah. I always forget how to roll the dice. Terrible.
Exclamation point. R. Space.
If you open the D&D Beyond like character sheet, they have a new thing where you can just click on the number that you have to roll, and it rolls it for you, and it's neat.
It does sound pretty neat. I've got 13 in total.
A 15?
13.
Oh, 13. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's too much. Hold on. I'm rolling to see what you find. No, that's not it. What are those? Sorry, I rolled something that I don't know what they are.
What are those?
What are those? Oh, okay.
Oh, I like that tone.
What you find are kind of like these wooden sticks. They're an alchemically treated stick. It is a smoke stick. How many do you find? You find 4 of them. I will give you info on that in 1 second.
Oh, 4 smoke sticks.
Yeah. Well, I guess that works. I'm gonna put it in loot received. There you go. There's the info. It is in loot received. You have 4 smoke sticks. Steaks.
Also, because Muggs is still on watch, she's just watching you do this. Like she was like, "Go to bed," and you were like, "Tight, I will." And then you got into the cart and started fucking around.
I pick up the smoke sticks in both hands and just leap out of the cart, arms outstretched, holding them. And I land on the ground and do a twirl to the best of my ability, and go, huzzah! And I display the smoke stick.
Hello.
Very dramatic. With my bard fiat.
Sure.
Fantastic.
What are these for? What do you use the smoke stick for?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking Muggs.
Okay.
I don't fucking know, because I've never used one. But I'm sure that would be a great thing to try out, like, say, in the middle of a celebration at Hupperdook. Like, that would be really just an idea, you know?
Yeah.
I think that would be the time to do that.
We've got 4. Do you want to do one now? And just see what happens?
Yeah, let's do one now and see what happens.
Oh yeah, we need fire.
Fire. I've probably got some flint and steel action. I was about to say I have a lighter, but I do not. Muggs is not Susanna. That is a different character.
Yeah.
I probably do have like a tinderbox or something that I can use to.
I guess I could cast Thunderclap on it.
No, I wouldn't cast Thunderclap on it. If like just because some people didn't wake up. So
okay.
Let's keep it mostly quiet. Can I just like try to start it with my little flint and steel striker?
Sure.
I will do that.
All right. Where did I just put that? Because I just closed the wiki on that. Heck.
It's in the loop.
Yeah, it basically makes like a smoke screen. It does not penetrate the bubble because it's wind. But it basically created a smoky little thing for you guys. In a 10-foot cube. And
cool.
It takes about half a minute or so for it to dissipate, I'd say. But yeah, it's almost like you spark it and it just kind of and kind of foams out basically with fog.
Does it have a smell?
Oh yes, it would definitely smell it's an alchemically treated wooden stick, basically. I would assume it doesn't smell the most pleasant. Probably a little bit sulfuric.
Just a little sulfur.
Yeah, so there's like once that smell starts to like spread, there's going to be a hand that comes out of the bubble, and I'm going to cast fucking gust to blow it away.
Sure. That is just fine. I mean, it basically, as you cast Gust, it dissipates most of the smoke. It is not a magical item, so it doesn't necessarily stick around when magic is thrown at it. But yeah, you got to use your smoke stick. Now there's only 3 left.
This will definitely come in handy at some point, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Are you gonna go to bed now?
In a few minutes, but I'm sad right now because I blew our smoke away.
That was very heartless of her.
I don't know. I can forgive her.
You know, you two are very close. I'm sure you'll work it out. You might have to like.
This might be the thing that breaks us, Mugs.
You might.
Let's go our separate ways.
I mean, promise me you'll at least sleep on it and not make so drastic a decision right now at fuck off in the morning. Because, I don't know, it feels like the sort of decision you might want to, like, take a minute to think about.
I never take a minute to think about my decision.
Alright, so, in that case, I'm gonna, like, pack your rucksack and move on through the world like a lone vagabond, or,
Yeah, that sounds very, very emo of me.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I can no longer thrive in this household.
You can no longer thrive under that dome.
No?
And that makes perfect sense. I mean, that's what I do anytime I light a smoke stick and my friend blows it away. That's what I do. So perfectly rational. Yeah.
Yeah. I am nothing if not the most rational person you'll ever meet.
That's what I've said about you since the day I met you.
You know me better than anyone, even Ira.
Wow.
You know how rational and clever I am.
What an honor. To.
Alright.
All right. Are you gonna go to bed?
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go sleep.
Okay.
Ira now. And then I am actually going to go back into the tent and sleep next to Ira.
Okay. I will continue on my watch and hopefully nothing else happens.
Yeah, I mean, after that run-in with the goblins, you sit there waiting possibly for another round of goblin stealing, and it never comes. And you see the light of day with no more knives at your back.
Ah, thank God.
If I may,
Yes.
Wake
it depends on what you may, but you can ask.
if I may, wake up at the crack ass of dawn.
Oh, Pyra also wakes up as the crack ass of dawn, by the way.
Dawn has an ass crack? What?
It's the crack ass, not the ass
Why
crack.
are you looking at the Dawn Father's butt? You're crazy.
Just between you and me, I heard the Dawn Father was thick.
Oh no!
I mean,
Oh,
if
no.
he wasn't then, he is now. You're welcome. You brought it into this world.
Damn it! God damn it!
Yeah,
Why are
Dawn
we
Father.
talking about the gods as though they're something thick? Oh no!
The Dawn Father got cake. That's
Dawn Father
why.
got cake, all right?
I hate this. Oh god!
This is your fault. You did this, Riley.
I
Live
did not
with your sins.
mean it in that. I did
I'm
not
writing
mean it
that
in
in my
that way.
notes.
Sometimes I say things.
Can't believe you've changed a whole sect of religious iconography now.
My notes now say Dawn Father, dummy thick.
Dummy thick.
You're welcome.
Oh lord. Okay. Anyways.
You are up
Wanted
at the
to-
ass crack of dawn with Pyra.
I would like to wild shape into a wolf and go hunt for some food because I just gave out half of my fucking rations.
All right, you can go do that. Roll me. I don't know if I want to do perception. I would have you do nature, I think.
Would it be survival?
Yeah, that would work too. I'm just trying to think of. Yeah, try survival. Let's see.
21.
All right. I mean, yeah, there is not a whole bunch to find out here necessarily, but there are a couple of wild fowl, like what are they called? Pheasants. There's a couple of those that you were able to snatch up quickly. There's also a rabbit or two that you were able to track down and yoink.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna bring him back to the camp.
Yeah, you got a brace of rabbit and some pheasant.
I sort of just like leave them at like Robin's feet as like in that way that cats do.
A present for you.
If Bugs wasn't already awake, Pyra would have put a blanket over her and then gone out to do like a quick morning workout. Because as soon as she leaves the bubble disappears.
Muggs would have just stayed up, and she would 1010% have worked out with you. So.
Okay, yeah, then they're both gonna go work out.
Because girls who lift together stay together, you know?
Yeah.
Girls who lift.
We gotta get dummy thick like the Dawn Father, alright, lads? We gotta do some squats. These
God.
That's the campaign goal. Be dummy thick like the Dawn Father. What would Dawn Father do?
That's literally my character goal now. If I don't end up dummy thick like the Dawn Father, what's the goddamn point?
I hate this. Oh god, while they're doing that, I'm going to be making the animals that I just killed into rations.
Oh my god. It's funny too because the person you're going to see is technically a cleric to Paylor.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm gonna help Ira with the making rations out of
Sure.
birds.
It shouldn't take too long. It might take a couple hours to dry some of the food over a fire. Just to preserve the meat.
At least getting like the cleaning and shit got down so we can. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep trying to steal bits, but I'm going to do it very obviously so that Ira can tell. Because I'm not trying to steal things, I'm trying to annoy her. In like a fun, friendly, disty way.
Oh yeah, I should move. We can do that later.
Keep stealing
If
bits.
you get like at some point, Ira just goes, if you get food poisoning, throw up over there.
I'll do it in your lap.
No.
Shit, Ira, I feel sick. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna throw. She very dramatically leans towards her.
Ira does not respond because she cannot see you.
She clutches Ira and goes and makes a very over-exaggerated throw-up noise. But she's not really doing it. She's just being a dick.
That is bad.
She's just making the gross throw-up noises and clutching onto Ira. Buries her face in her stomach and just makes the noises. Terrible. Ira, I'm puking on you.
You're getting some dust to your face for some effort, for your efforts.
Oh my god, Ira, it's terrible. You're making the puke blow back into my face. That's awful. It's getting in my hair. It's like backwash, but not
Okay.
worse. Ira, you're so mean to me. Why can't I just puke on you? We're all friends that friends puke on each other.
No.
I think as Muggs and Pyra finish their workout and presumably come back to the main area to see this happening, Muggs will just say, "Seems like you guys made up."
Made up
No,
what?
we're having another conflict.
Oh, you're having another. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. That's rough.
She won't let me
Yeah.
puke on her.
That's really
That's-
rude, honestly.
Yeah, that's quite rude.
Why won't you let her puke on you, man?
I mean, if you really cared about her, you'd
Like-
let her puke on you.
Exactly. Friends aren't friends unless they puke on each other.
Silence.
See, Ira, see? I'm being the most reasonable.
It's the most reasonable thing I've heard all morning. Don't you think, Pyra?
Yeah, no, I agree.
For
She's
sure.
quite reasonable.
Like, literally the most reasonable person I know.
If I can't puke on you, where can I puke?
You can go puke on your other
Where
friends.
Pardon?
You can go puke on your other friends.
And then I turn my head and stare at Muggs and Pyra.
Look, you can't scare me. The number of people I've been thrown up on by is in the dozens easily.
And I mean, I would let you puke on me. I would, but we aren't that close yet. You feel that? You feel me? Like,
And then I look back to Ira and say, see, it has to be you. It has to be you. You're my soulmate, but for puking. Because we're not, Pyra and I aren't close enough for that, and with Muggs it wouldn't be special because everyone pukes on Muggs.
Oh my goodness. I love you guys.
Good.
I was just gonna continue on doing what she was doing, completely ignoring us.
Poor Ira. I feel so bad for her having to be best friends with Robin.
She deserves it.
They're a very weird duo. This is very girl and Jaskier, but like a girl that actually appreciates Jaskier.
Yes.
I love Yaskier.
Oh my god, it is. I haven't even watched that much Witcher, but what I have seen seems accurate.
Yep.
That's hilarious. I'm just gonna flop on the ground and whine. So I don't get to puke on anyone.
Sorry, I'm reading what Kat said about this.
Not the sun.
What?
Clap my ass cheeks again.
Trying to rise quietly, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of the dawn cheeks keeps alerting the wives.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
You've done it. You broke the DM.
There was another thing I saw that broke me in a similar way, and it was about hot dog water and bong water
Yep.
being tea.
I hate that. I hate that
First
so much.
Content.
Wouldn't hot dog water be more of a soup?
No, because it's steeped. It's steeped, so it would be a tea.
No, but it's not a tea because you don't steep meat for tea.
Not
Yeah,
with that
hot dog-
attitude.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about hot dog water as tea, and I can't.
Deep breaths, friend.
Like the bong water, you could argue. I will accept.
Don't think about the dummy
I would
John's
accept
father having a
bong
cup
water
of
as
hot
tea.
dog water tea for breakfast.
The bong water is more acceptable as an idea for sheep because weed is a plant.
Bong water is for company. Hot dog water is for your friends.
Terrible.
Why? I should cross stitch that next.
Yes! Because if you could send it to me, I would cry.
I would. I'd fucking do it. Hold on. Let me write that phrase down here.
Bong water is for your for company. Hot dog water is for your friends.
Perfect. That's the next project right there.
Excellent.
Oh my lord.
Hot takes
Make
with
that the new
friends.
controversial. Make that the new controversial question. Does your character drink hot dog water or bong water? I feel like Robin is a hot dog water drinker.
I think, yeah, Muggs is absolutely a hot dog water drinker.
Nasty. God.
Oh my god.
But what are y'all up to? Are you getting ready? Got your stuff together?
Getting on
Yeah,
the
what's
road.
how much ration shit do I get from whatever I got?
You are able. Let's see. How much does a pheasant weigh, and how much does a rabbit weigh? I want to figure this out. Hold on.
I don't know that.
We getting deep. We getting realism here.
I just want to know because then I'm gonna give you an amount in weight. So a normal pheasant would be about 2 pounds. You'd probably lose some weight. Let's see. Rabbit weight.
Out here with these 2-pound pheasants.
A swamp rabbit is 4.7 pounds. That's a
What the
big
fuck
buddy.
is a swamp rabbit?
What
don't
the
know,
fuck
man.
is a swamp rabbit?
But apparently one exists.
Has Muggs wrestled a swamp rabbit before?
I mean, you might have. That's up to
She
you and your god, my dude.
She has. My god. I didn't even have a god pick before this, but now it's gotta be the
Pick
Dawn
one
Father, 'cause he's so dumb
and
as
wrestle a swamp rabbit for him.
Yep.
So you probably would have gotten about, let's say you probably got about 10 pounds of meat off of the pheasant and the rabbits.
Do I just put 10 rations in then?
Yeah, I'd say about
Okay.
10 rations worth of meat, dried meat, in
If
your
it weighs too much,
inventory.
I very generously turn to Ira and say, if it weighs too much for us, I will eat some.
I will take 5 and give it to Robin.
Oh, bless.
I'll shove it into my face.
All of
Yeah.
it? All 5 pounds?
Yes,
That's a
You're
lot of
supposed
meat.
to.
I'll sure try. I will roll for it if I have to.
You're gonna get some
Yep.
serious meat sweats, my dude.
You know you're supposed to eat that over the course of the next week, right? I'm not giving you more.
I just try to talk through it, but just.
I just walk over to the cart and sit down. Dig your own grave.
My grave will be the cat.
Is that really a grave, or is that more of like an urn situation? Like, 'cause typically one imagines a grave as being stationary. Are we a moving mausoleum?
What now? What?
A moving mausoleum?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just gonna die.
This isn't my grave cleric. My grave cleric. I can't make death jokes.
It's not bad, Edward.
Oh my goodness.
It's just not the Ira way.
Damn.
Do you think
Yeah,
Ira tells
I-
jokes?
Very good
No.
point.
No, that's why I have to do it enough for the both of us. I have to be funny for the both of us.
When are you gonna start?
Oh, damn.
Ira, I'm gonna kick your ass. I just put my tiny little goblin fist up and say, "Come at me."
I'm on the cart.
Shit was savage.
Don't side with her. Side with me. I'm charming and lovable, like me. Ira?
I'm on the cart munching on my breakfast.
Ira, when you finish your breakfast, we have to have a physical fight. I have to fight you. I'm sorry, it's just what's gonna happen. Which it didn't have to be this way, but I have to kick your ass, Ira. I will eat my breakfast, but more slowly while plotting my revenge.
Let us leave.
All right, we're getting on the road.
You hook up the horses. I assume you'd let them off the cart because that would have just been suffering for those poor horses.
Just assume that we've been treating the animals in a humane fashion.
Roll for humane. No, just kidding. Obviously, you guys let them be all right. You're not bastards in that sense. Yeah, you hook up the horses. They are ready and rearing to go. And you were able to make it through further down the gravelway path. Does anybody want to roll perception for the road if you'd like?
I would love
I
to.
shall.
It looks like today is a little bit of an overcast day. It's a little drearier, a little darker in the clouds and such.
I rolled a 3 and got a total of 11.
I rolled a 7 and got a total of 11, so we are doing great.
Yeah, off to a good start.
I will roll.
I'm just gonna blame Robin insisting that she needs to fist fight Iron.
I have nobody to blame. I'm just a dumbass.
I'm gonna. I should roll, but I'm not going to because it would not be in character.
I rolled a 10 and I rolled
You're
a 10
fucking
and got an
valid.
8.
Oh my god,
God.
you guys.
Pyra is so fucking
I love you all.
amazing.
You're all
Minus
so good.
2.
Yeah.
I love her.
A -2. That's rough, buddy.
God, beautiful.
Yeah.
Alright. All you guys are just magnificent. Anyways.
11 is technically above a 10, so.
Yep. Let's see here. Let's roll to see if you have more. Roll for misfortune. How about that?
Who are you telling to do that?
Me. To myself. Alright, that was a. What are we gonna.
That's
What are we gonna do
on the
here?
regular. Roll for misfortune. That's what I said to myself when I woke up this morning.
What the fuck is that?
And I rolled a nat 20.
What? Sorry, I'm looking at things. Hold on.
I'm afraid of what misfortune you've rolled for us.
It might not be a misfortune. I'm just curious what this is.
I'm being called.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I thought it is what I thought it is. Okay. As you guys are kind of going down the road, you don't really notice them right away, but there is another caravan of horses. There's no where was it? Where did I just see it? 1d. Okay, I need d6. Where's my d6? There are 2, 4. There are 7 horses. There are people astride these horses. They have saddlebags, and they seem to be a mix of sort of older gentlemen, not in really nice attire. They're more like studded leathers and more kitted out in like adventuring gear, or some sort of like. It's hard to tell from this distance, but they're. It seems like they're more older military type, possibly. You can't quite tell. But it doesn't seem like they are of any duty currently. It seems like they are just traveling down the gravel path road. Gravelway path.
As soon as Ira hears other people approaching, she's got like hood up, is like in the corner of the cart, just turned away from where there would could possibly see her.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't really seem, as they are getting close to you, that they are really paying much attention to your group. They seem to be immersed in conversation with each other on their horseback. They are riding kind of at a leisurely pace, I would say. It doesn't seem like they are necessarily working on getting anywhere quickly. And as they begin to pass you, one of them kind of like gives you a raised hand in greeting, and then just continues to ride.
Do the nod and classic return raised hand. You know, that white people smile.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, the tight-lipped smile and the fake eyes. Yes.
Yep. That's what Muggs does.
It's the vaguely uncomfortable.
Yep. Howdy. Yeah. There and at the back of this group of people, there are. It almost seems like there are 3 mercenary types, or just larger-looking fellows. That seem to be more armed than the people in front of them, possibly to keep them safe on their journey, you would assume.
Cool.
They are the ones that pay you the most heed, but seem to, as they get farther away from your caravan, lose interest in you.
The same white people smile for them.
They don't see. It does not seem to register on their brains.
That's just because they don't appreciate me.
Nope, you are small and insignificant to them.
I'm small and insignificant to most people.
Oh,
wait, we're talking about
damn
Mugs.
shame.
Wow.
But yeah, that is how. I think this is day 4, correct?
Oh my god, we're like not even halfway to Hupperdook.
Yeah, you guys
Where-
are just.
Having
We're
a good
adventuring.
Bad at traveling, guys. It's okay.
You guys are nearly halfway there. But yeah,
What happened?
continue.
I was saying this is what happens when you travel with other people.
Yeah. Other than that strong-armed looking caravan of people on horses, there's really no one else that comes by this way. There are no merchants. There are a couple houses, on the sides of the gravelway path, that are probably farming villages. Or farming houses. It doesn't seem like there's much of a village in these areas. They are sparse, though, and it seems like they are fairly run down. Other than that, though, there is no real traffic that you see after that set of people pass. And you are able to make it to night once again, with little issue. It does, throughout the day, start to sprinkle, and as night begins to fall, you hear the rumble of thunder in the distance.
Cool.
That's sexy. Love thunder.
Iris just staring at the sky.
Is the Stormlord thick too?
He's probably more dummy thick than the Dawnfather.
Yeah, Stormlord's gotta be thick, right? Like,
I don't know,
like
we
thick
gotta
with-
ask Yasha.
thick
Is
with
the
four
Stormlord
Cs.
dummy thick?
I'm gonna
Thunder is
talk to Ira. I'm gonna say, hey, do you want to spar with me? Let's spar. Let's. Who wants to fight me?
I'm not going to fight you, Robin.
It's for giving practice
For what?
It's for practice for when real people fight us.
Fine.
Wait, did you just say fine?
Do you want magic? Do you want to fight an animal? Do you want to fight a weapon?
I'll leave it up to you. Because
I-
and the brain.
I'm
Cat just fucking died.
cat die. Oh no,
Oh,
Cat's fucking
cat!
dead, y'all.
no! I need her.
Well, Robin just poofed out of existence.
We've had a 10-year streak of not dying.
Oh, there she is. Cat!
I'm sorry,
That implies that you're literally 10 years old.
I'm sorry, I just accidentally hung up. I just pressed the hang up button by accident. And
Oh dear.
Okay, that happened to me a couple times too.
We already had your funeral planned, so it's a little awkward, but like...
Oh,
I'm
listen.
glad you're alive.
I okay. Yeah, would you? So, Ira's gonna. Are we camped? TM. We're camped.
I'm gonna have you guys roll a survival for this because you know it is probably going to rain tonight.
We
to
have
see if you
dome.
can find a comfortable place for you guys to rest because you will probably get wet if you don't find good shelter.
Don't.
26.
Oh, true, you do have dome. Yeah, I mean you guys are able to find a place that, I mean, even with a dome, the ground is going to get soggy.
No, the dome and inside the dome is warm in any temperature I want it, and it's basically like
It's-
perfect
Like
living.
an
If it's-
atmospheric controlled environment.
Yep, I
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
but I'm
but-
just saying in general, ground will be probably soggy.
Probably not because the dome magic would probably not make
Either
it
way,
soggy.
No, I'm just-
Ira rolled really well on her perception, so
yes,
we'd find
that
a
is
good
what I'm
spot
getting at.
anyway.
But the reason I was saying it might be soggy is because ground does soak up water, so the edges would be soggy.
It was
But
raining
yes.
before you set up the dome.
So,
It was sprinkling, but yes. Anyways, you were able to find a outcropping of stuff. It is kind of a overhanging a little bit of like, oh, how do I explain it? It's kind of like a smaller outcropping of rock. It's probably stuff that had been pulled out of the ground for farming when they've tilled. And it's probably the best bet for you to kind of make your camp there. There's not much in lieu of cover, since it is mostly open plains in this area. But you were able to find a place that you can put the bubble that will probably stay drier than the other places of lowland areas. But yes, you are able to make the bubble. Where was I going now? Oh yeah, if you want to take watches, you can.
Robin wishes to spar.
Yes.
So does.
Yes, that's what it is.
I want to
I
get
am
in a
go-
spot with my love.
Ira is going to turn into a wolf.
Alright.
Oh my.
A big wolf with no eyes.
All right, so if you're going to be a wolf with no eyes, okay. We should have a way. We should work out like a code or something so that you can say when to stop if it gets too hard. But you can't say that as a wolf, can you? I guess you could howl. Can you howl? Ira, do a howl.
Yeah.
Ira's gonna go up to Robin. And then just gonna lick her.
Oh.
It's not a howl.
She's gonna keep licking her face.
You're getting wolf cooties on my goblin face. I will lick you back.
Lick, lick, lick.
I fully lean forward to lick her back.
You get a
It's
mouthful of fucking wet dog, bro.
Oh, gross.
And she does not stop. She's just going for it. It's terrible. It's so gross. I hate her.
Pyra, why do you think they're doing that?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, me either. It's fucking weird. It's really funny though.
And then after that, Ira's going to like back up a bit, and then is gonna is getting into like prepared stance. You know.
Alright.
Okay. You still need to find a way to tell me to knock it off if I'm going too hard though. If you want to, what's the word I'm looking for? Fucking.
out.
Tap out.
Yeah, tap out. Tap out. You have to have a way to tap out.
Wolf Ira is just gonna head tilt, and then she's gonna bark. Bark
Is
twice.
that how you do? Okay, you're going back twice to tap out. Sweet.
Mhm.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna kick your ass now. I mean, she's gonna stare at Ira. Feel bad because she doesn't want to kick Ira's ass.
I guess I'll
Actually-
start
I'm
play
sorry,
attacking,
Ira.
like non-lethally attacking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say that your ACs and your health points are going to be like your spar DC and your spar stamina, I guess, not necessarily your health. But yes.
Ira,
Just
I mean,
easier
I
on me.
have wolf hit points right now. So right now I have 11 hit points.
You would if you go to 0, you still are fine.
If I go to 0, I just turn back into Ira.
Yeah, I mean, you'd still have Ira hit points. You could still work with that, but
Yeah.
that would mean Robin would win on Wolf Ira.
I mean, yeah, it's just farming. I didn't really care about it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know I'd get this far. I was prepared to just nag and not get anywhere.
I'm just
That's
gonna.
my favorite hobby, Ira, is nagging you.
Iron's going for it. Ira's going for it. She's fucking. She's doing the thing that like dogs and wolves and cats do, and she's just play fighting. Like she's like attacking, but like
Play bow.
like pawing any bites that aren't like super hard. They aren't super hard.
Sure.
That's awesome.
Bless.
Yeah,
Are we gonna do like an initiative thing for this, or is it just like a thing?
I mean, if you don't want to do any like damagey kind of stuff, I would just say that you guys are able to spar. I mean, I'll roll and see if you actually hurt somebody. No, you're fine. Yeah. You guys don't play hard enough to where you hurt each other in any serious capacity. You might have some like possible bruises from just being a little bit rough, possibly, but it's literally something that you might be like ouch a little bit for like a day. That's it. It's a good spar otherwise. You kind of have to stop after a little while because it is starting to get slippery and the rain is starting to actually start quite heavily at this point now. And it is starting to get dark. It is probably near 8 o'clock or so at this point.
sparring in the rain sounds so dramatic, though.
For
So dramatic.
one of the participants being a wolf, I gotta say that was like the tamest spar I've seen in years.
I don't want to hurt her.
I know. I mean, obviously, it's still just. It was very gentle.
I think she's back in like Ira form, and Ira's just gonna like feel out for Robin's arm, and this was just sort of like lift it, and it's like, what do you expect?
Wait, are you saying that my biceps aren't swole? Because you're right, but hey.
You have muscle tone. You don't have bulk. It happens.
Robin has a strength of like 8 or 9 or something.
She has muscle tone.
I have the strength of 12.
Oh, wow, you're stronger than I thought.
She does have muscle tone.
Okay.
That is above average strength. Robin is strong.
Drunk.
Yes, I'm strong. I'm buff. I'm swole. Ira, I didn't want to hurt you though, because that would be mean. And I'm only selectively mean.
Usually when I spar with people, there's a lot more blood than that.
Yeah, but we would have to heal.
I mean, you can always sleep it off.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to sleep with like a welt in my body or something.
Oh my god, I went to sleep with a broken nose once.
That sounds like a you problem.
You're right, I guess.
We could spar though. I am more okay with kicking her ass than kicking Ira's ass.
It's adorable that you think you could kick my ass, but I'm also 100% down to spar with you.
Yes. Okay, so yes. I'm not gonna be adorable anymore. I'm gonna kick ass.
You're really
Sure.
gonna kick my ass? You're gonna fucking destroy me, right?
Yeah.
Gonna make
Wait,
it hurt?
is this... Yeah, magic or no magic?
I don't have any magic, but I spar on a lot more regular basis than you, so I think it's fine if you want to use magic.
Just to double check. Are you sure about that? Because I have thunderclap.
Look, you do not know the extent to which I have gotten my ass beat before. Like, it's fine.
Alright.
Whatever you can do to me, it's not as bad as it's been done in the past.
Alright. Alright, time to kick your ass then.
Alright, I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Watch me.
Watch me, I'm gonna kick your ass.
I mean, for this, I feel like we kind of should roll for this because we're
I
actually
think you should, actually, yes.
we're actually trying to fight each other.
I enjoyed this because I just imagine you both rolling up your sleeves and doing like the let me at him like hand thing, you know?
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
exactly what. That's actually literally what she's doing.
Oh my god.
All right, are we doing initiative?
I'll have you roll. I guess you can roll initiative. It doesn't necessarily make a difference, but yes.
Gotta figure out who throws the first punch.
I guess so.
All right,
Oh, I've got 10.
that's a 12 for me.
Alright, you go first, Mugs.
Great.
Can't believe Mugs are the first brick at Stonewall.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
She said gay rights.
Gay rights. Okay, I'm gonna punch Robin, I guess. Yikes, that was a 10 actually, so my first attack probably doesn't hit.
Does a 10 beat your AC?
My armor class, it's 14.
Okay,
Yeah.
so a 12 doesn't beat it either, so that's 2 missed punches. And I'll go for my bonus action.
And
Sneaky.
while she's doing that, I'm going to taunt her while you're doing that. I'm going to say, so when are you going to kick my ass?
Alright, I missed my third one as well, so I'm gonna spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows.
I'm so delighted.
Alright, that's a 16.
Okay, that hits. 'Cause my armor
Okay.
class.
Do you have cutting words?
I have, what do I have? I have,
Don't
Vicious
remind her
Grip.
of shit that she can use.
Hey, she's a bard. I gotta help her out.
No, you
I have,
don't.
You can use
I
your
have
reaction to cutting words, I think. I don't know if you have it or not.
You do have cutting words. That is a thing you can
Literally
do.
did not do it though. I just got one hit.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it once I find where cutting word even is on my sheet.
It's
I think
under
you roll
features
a
and traits.
D8 and reduce, or is it a D4 and reduce? I don't remember exactly. I think you use your
Cat, go to features and traits and scroll down, and there should be a little thing that says cutting words.
Where? Yes, I see it. I see it. I'm gonna do it. I'm so sorry, Mugs. I'm gonna use cutting word.
Okay, what is that?
Use everything in your arsenal. You reduce. You have to roll a dice to see how much you reduce the attack down to, I believe.
Just roll a fucking one. Just roll a fucking one.
And also, if you want to, like, this is literally you say something to insult her, and she
Yep.
like kind of falters a bit and is like, "Oh, what? Okay."
Do I just roll a d20?
No, it should
is-
say on the cutting words what the die you should
You
roll
use
is.
your bardic inspiration die, so you roll a D8, I believe.
Is it
Yeah, you
D8
roll
or
a D-
D6?
It's a D8 because your bardic inspiration is a D8. So you
Cool.
roll a D8 and you subtract that from what Mugs had rolled.
Roll a one. Roll a one. Roll a one. Fuck.
4.
Yeah, okay, so that one doesn't hit either.
Yep.
And the insult that I'm saying is just, so when are you actually going to fight me? When are you going to fight me, Mug?
Oh, fuck
When
off.
when are you going to hit me, Mug? Hey, Mugs, when are you going to hit me?
Pyra's
All right.
cackling each time Mugs misses.
It is your turn.
You missed all 3 attacks.
I missed all 4 attacks.
Or all 4, yes, exactly.
You get 4 attacks, too, hasted?
I'm
Oh, wait, you
I
heard.
used the flurry of blows.
I'm so
You flurry
delighted.
blued.
I love this.
God.
I'm gonna try to punch Mugs.
Oh, right,
in the-
you try to, Robin. You get a +4 to your whatever you roll, because that is your strength and proficiency, I believe. Yeah.
You don't,
Unarmed
that-
strike. To
strike
hit, I
plus-
mean.
okay. Well, that's... If
The
that 6
damage
is
you
what
would
were
deal is 2.
My
If
AC
you hit.
is 18, so
Yeah, I don't think that hits.
No.
I got +4.
But that is the only action you can take, unfortunately.
Damn.
Yep.
All right.
You can do a bonus action though.
Oh yes, I can. My bonus actions are 2 weapon fighting, bardic inspiration, and nimble escape. I'm not gonna use nimble. I think I'll just leave it.
All right. Yeah. I mean, you all kind of whiff on your attempts to hit each other. Mugs, it is back to your turn.
all right. Muggs is feeling real embarrassed right now. That's a 26 to hit. Okay, that's more like what
Nice.
I'm looking for.
Ow.
That's gonna be 10 damage and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Stunning
Oh.
strike.
Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
That's also a 1d20, right?
Yep.
12. What do I add to that? Plus
Your-
1?
What's your Constitution?
13.
Yeah, so should be +1, right?
Yeah, so 13.
Okay, that does not succeed, and you are stunned. And I'm gonna take the rest of my attacks.
Alright. Ouch.
That's gonna be a 15 to hit, which also hits.
Oof.
5 damage. And then my not my flurry of blows, but my bonus action, 19 to hit. And 8 damage.
I think I died. I think I just got beat.
What? How many hit points do you have?
39.
Alright, I've done a total of, let me do some math here. I've done a total of 23 damage.
Oh, okay, so I should be fine.
Yeah.
I've got 16. I'm good.
Yep.
I'm
However,
alive.
you are stunned, so you don't take your next turn.
I'm just gonna sit stunned.
So it's my turn again, so I get to beat you up.
I
Yes,
think
pick on the weak.
Yep.
is Robin bloody at this point?
Well,
This is all
technically you're
as
going
non-lethal as I
non-lethal.
can possibly make it, by the way. Like, these
Yeah.
are gentle and yet damaging
From what
strikes.
I'm taking this as, it is mostly like gentle, like not gentle jabs, I guess. It's mostly like you are knocking the breath out of Robin.
Yeah. I'm genuinely not trying to hurt her for all my talk about, like, leaving people fucked up. Like, I'm just trying to be like, hey.
Yeah. I'm treating the health point thing mostly as like stamina, I guess, like how much you can take until you're exhausted. So you don't necessarily have to be beat the fuck up and black eye and bloody nose and shit for it to be HP down, whatever. But yeah. Take your attacks again.
Right. More attacks. 21.
Oh,
So that's 5 points of damage.
okay.
Next attack. 23. So that's 10 points of damage.
Oh,
And then bonus action, 20 to hit. And then 9 points of damage.
yeah, I'm out.
Alright.
You wiped the floor with Robin. Robin had the upper hand a little bit with you in the beginning, but
As soon as
when
she
you
taps
stunned
out,
her.
like I put my arm around her and I help her like sit down or be comfortable.
I am going to just go over and just cure wounds on her.
I don't have real wounds. Don't worry, Ira. I did get my ass beat.
You can cure wounds her if you want. That would be just fine.
I learned a lesson in humility today, and I'm gonna forget it in 3, 2. Now, okay. Next time I'll kick your ass, Mugs.
Next time you will kick my ass, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You just gotta train up a little bit. Get those biceps, get those delts, you know?
I have biceps, and what's a delt?
Deltoid, your deltoids, they're your shoulder muscles.
I don't have deltoids.
You know, that's the problem. You need some deltoids. Can't fight me without deltoids. That's what I always say.
What? Ira, can I have your deltoids?
Can you pet my deltoids?
Can I have your deltoids? Just to have.
No.
With a knife. Again.
No.
But Mugs beat my ass.
You asked her to.
She beat me up for no reason.
This was a request that you made.
She beat me up unprovoked.
Robin. Robin. We agreed to this.
Yeah, but now I regret it because that was really embarrassing.
And look, hey, you were quick there in the beginning. It took me like 5 tries to get a single fucking hit on you.
That was very funny.
It doesn't take most people that long.
That was very funny, admittedly.
It was really impressive. You're good at dodging. And also being an asshole. Like, you were so mean. You threw me off my rhythm.
Well, I'm a bad. I like throwing people off their rhythm.
It was good. See, it was well done. You gotta play to your strengths. The problem was when you tried to punch me. You gotta play to your strengths. You gotta do what you know how to do.
I didn't want to hit you with a sword.
Literally, it would have been fine.
Generally, you don't hit people with swords when you like those people.
Really?
Yeah, that I'm pretty sure. I'm not a human or a halfling or anything but a goblin, but I'm pretty sure it's not considered polite in polite people beside society to hit people with swords when you're
I hit my
visiting.
family with swords all the time. Literally every single day.
Well, next time I'll hit you with a sword. I'll hit you with a sword next time.
Alright, good. Next time. However, it is bedtime.
Yes. Tomorrow I'm gonna kick your ass with a sword.
Alright, tomorrow. I'll plan on it.
Tomorrow.
I'll be ready.
No, you won't.
Are you gonna like do it at any particular time, or are you just gonna like you're just gonna spring it on me?
I'm not gonna spring it on you. I'm just saying you might be prepared for it.
Alright,
For me.
okay. Fair enough. Well, I look forward to you kicking my ass tomorrow.
I look forward to me kicking your ass tomorrow too.
Excellent.
Ira, will you support me?
I can't control what you do.
Ira, next time we spar, can I hit you with a sword?
Next time, what?
Next time we spar, Ira, can I hit you with a sword?
You can try.
Power move.
I will try. I'll feel really bad about it, but I will try.
The problem is that when you like somebody too much, you can't spar with them effectively. Because you get distracted and you feel bad about it.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why Ira was just looking me in the face.
You just have to spar with Ira when you're really pissed at her.
But I'm never pissed at Ira.
But like when you guys have a fight, like
We
when
don't
she
have
doesn't let you do something, just channel that energy where you're sad. That's when you have to spar with her.
But I'm always over exaggerating how sad I am.
Well, that sounds like a me problem then.
It is a me problem. I don't get mad with Ira. I get mad with people, other people.
Fair enough.
Maybe I should get mad with Ira. Oh, but she hasn't done anything. Ira?
What?
Ira, can you do something wrong so that I can be angry with you?
I'm not changing my behavior.
Ira, provoke my rage, Ira.
You're just getting a stare.
Ira, if it doesn't work, it doesn't make me feel anything. I'm numb inside. Ira? Ira.
The stares continue.
I'll stare at her. I'll just go right up and as close to her as I can get, and I'll stand on tiptoes and I'll just stare up at her. See, I can do it too, Ira.
She can't say.
No, but she knows I'm doing it. Because I'm telling her. I'm doing
You
it.
are trying. Robin's trying to have a staring contest with someone without eyes.
Do you two want to like take first watch? so you can finish that discussion?
I was going to anyways.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll vibe with her.
Good night, both of you.
I'll beat you up tomorrow
Looking forward to it.
with a sword.
Yep. That's the good shit.
Ira,
What?
love you. And that's your problem.
Iris is gonna just lift a hand and do like a head ruffle.
My perfect hair. It just falls right back. She has hair that is way too good for everything else about her.
It's just perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Totally.
it's arse length, it's red, it's straight, it's long.
Goals.
It behaves.
So it's just like your fantasy hair, because you're kind of describing my fantasy hair.
My hair is good too. Okay, so I think Ira and Robin are taking first watch.
Whoever wants to claim watches can claim watches. And roll perceptions.
Muggs will take third watch again if people will let her.
Pyra will take third watch with her.
Oh my
Then who's
god,
taking
so you don't
second
even
watch?
fucking trust me to take watch on my own.
Whoever's taking second, I guess Mare can help them out.
I
Okay.
think Mare is taking second.
I mean, she can, yeah. I can.
There's
roll
only 5 of us.
There's 5 of us.
I know. I
so-
wasn't sure if Ira and Robin were taking it together or not. So. I need. Why did I close out of that? What is Mare's shit? I had that up before, and I don't have.
Guess you got a natural 1 for a perception check.
What the fuck is wrong with your perception checks
If you
these
and
days?
Robin are both doing it, you would have advantage.
Oh, sweet, cool, thank you.
Yeah.
That went from a nat 1 to a nat 20!
Hey, you're welcome.
Uncle, so
Robin,
I'm not
is that
even
helpful?
gonna roll. I'm just gonna be not paying attention to anything and annoying Ira the whole time.
Oh God,
Just because
That
Mare.
is what gives her the advantage.
Oh, Mare didn't roll that well, but that's okay.
Turns out Ira works best when annoyed, question mark?
Robin's
as a
the same to
note,
her.
what did everyone get?
28 total, nat 20.
Okay.
Hold on. I didn't actually roll because I got distracted. Let me roll.
Okay. Excuse me.
I got a 23.
All right. I would say that this night is the one night that nothing seriously bad happens. The only thing that is bad is there is a quite gnarly storm that rolls in.
Yeah, Ira's just like sitting at the edge of the dome, just staring at just like kind of is like inching towards like the further into the watch we go, the more Ira's like inching like past the border of the dome.
Just by the end of your watch, your head is entirely stuck out of the dome.
Yeah.
Your hair is starting to get soaked, but this sense of calm is over you, even though the storm is raging around you and the wind is whipping, and you know that this is probably going to make the road ahead a little bit harder to travel, but that's not a big deal at this point. It is something beautiful about a storm like this.
Yeah. I was
But-
vibing.
Yeah. But that is uneventful otherwise, aside from the storm being amazing. Second watch, even though Mare falls asleep about halfway through,
God, what a mood.
she does wake up in the nick of time to wake up and nudge Muggs and Pyra up, if they aren't already by the time second or third watch rolls around.
Cool.
Because Mare did not roll very well on her perception.
Mood.
But yeah, you guys, your third watch also go as well. The storm has went from a fairly large storm to simmering once again, kind of similar to the day before, but it is more of a steady gray stream of rain at this point. Your horses aren't too pleased about it, but they will get over it. They're pretty tough. But yeah, that is the fourth night over. This is your fifth day of travel. Hooray! You're halfway there.
Gosh.
Halfway there.
Whoa!
As soon as Muggs gets out of the tent, I point my sword at her and say, "Come at me, bro."
Oh, good fucking morning.
Good morning. Kick
Like
my ass
right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have
Sure.
to.
Fucking sure.
I have to regain my imaginary honor.
All right. Are we rolling for initiative again?
Wait, do you want to get like a weapon or something, or are you just gonna use your fists again?
I really work better with my hands.
Okay.
You can
Okay,
roll
perfect.
initiative if you'd like.
Okay.
You're down with this though, right? You're down?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Hi.
So what time is this? Is this in the morning or?
Yes, this is
Yeah.
morning now.
Okay. Yeah, Pyro will wait till after this to gift of alacrity Mugs then.
It's fair. That's a 14 initiative.
Ooh, I think she beat you.
No, wait, no, that was.
Oh, that was Pyra. Never mind. Sorry, I saw the 14.
No, Robin got a 9.
Oh no,
No,
that was
no.
that was a later roll.
Yeah, that was another thing. $15 plus
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, you beat me.
19.
you get to go first,
So I get
Robin.
tight. I've got my sword.
Alright.
I'm gonna try to hit her with the edge, the bit that isn't as sharp.
Sure.
Just,
You
What?
can hit her with the flat of the blade.
yeah, I'll hit her with the flat of the blade. I should roll for that, shouldn't I?
Yes.
Four plus 14 plus, is it my sword?
It would be, what type of sword are you using?
Rapier.
You're using a rapier. That would be +6 to hit. So that
Yeah.
would have been a 20.
That
hit.
does actually hit. My AC is 18.
Nice. So you would roll a 1d8 and then +3 since your dexterity is 3. And that would be the damage that you deal.
Okay. Four plus 3, 7.
Cool.
Nice. Good job.
Yes.
All right. My turn.
Is there anything else you want to do with the bonus action? I don't think there's necessarily anything you can do, but might as well ask.
All bards can
Yeah.
do is bardic inspiration and heal themselves, and they cannot bardic inspiration themselves unless they're a swords bard.
Damn.
Well, I was looking at the Nibble Escape thing, but there's not necessarily anything. Yeah. Either way, I just ask.
Okay. So,
I should really start fighting with 2 swords.
2 swords would be really cool. And then I punch her. It's a
Whiff.
19 to hit. 8 damage.
My arm has 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
The next one is a 22 to hit. And 9 damage. And I am not going to use my bonus action.
Oh, damn, because I was going to use cutting words on your bonus action.
You'll get me next time.
I will get you next time. I will get you so hard.
All right, it is your turn.
Yes, I'm going to hit you with my sword, the flat end of my sword. Because I don't want to kill you.
So sweet.
Right across the arm. Because I don't want you to be hitting me with that arm, so I'm going to right across the arm. That would be 23, I think.
That hits.
Nice.
Yes. And now I roll for damage.
Mhm.
1d. 2. I think that's 2. Was it plus 6? Yes.
Plus three for damage, I believe.
Plus 3, so 5 damage.
Cool. All right. I'm going to try and punch you again.
I'm gonna. When can I use cutting words?
That was a 26 to hit, so you're not going to want to use cutting words on that one because even if you roll max reduction, it will not help you.
Yeah, and sadly, you have to call cutting words before they roll attack. It's really dumb.
Is it? I thought you
Okay.
could do it
No.
before.
No, it says you have to, because I've been over this with another DM before.
Well, that's
You,
homophobic.
you do it when they call their attack, not before you see the result.
Honestly,
like
as a DM myself, I think that's stupid, and I would let you do it. But then again,
Yeah,
I
it
would
should-
also use it against
Yeah,
you.
it should be like Shield, where you can know where you can just do it after you.
Especially because so you know, Kat, you can use your bardic inspiration die. You can use one of those as a reaction to cutting words somebody. So that is what it uses up every time you are hit, and you only get one reaction per turn.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
If
So
only
if you
Bard's
got
got
hit multiple
shield.
times, you could only use one cutting words on what you were hit.
Okay, I'll use it on the next time that Mugs tries to punch me.
That was 8 damage for that time. That was a 25 to hit. I'm trying so hard to roll low, but the dice are saying...
No, you must hit hard. Don't pull your punches.
That's another 9 damage.
Another 9 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna look at my spells. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
That's good. That's in your wheelhouse.
Huh. I didn't notice this, but most of my spells are not very harsh. I've got Psionic Blast Bar.
Yeah, outside of UA stuff, there's not a lot of damaging things bards can do until high levels.
Mm-hmm. I play a level 1 bard and everything is just like wisdom save spells, and I'm like, no.
And even then, it's only like a 1d6 damage die or something.
Yeah, and it's like, if it misses, it fails entirely, and I'm like, boo.
No dice.
Thing
I've
is,
got
it's because bard is supposed to be utility things, but like even other utility classes have damaging spells, like clerics
Mhm.
and wizards.
Yep. Big sad.
I'm gonna cast Psionic Blast because I have that,
Cool.
Yeah.
What does that
which
do?
is I unleash a destructive wave of mental power in a 30-foot cone, and each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed
Dexterity
save, on a failed save, the target takes 5d8 force damage and is pushed 20 feet directly away from you and is knocked prone. On a successful save, they take half as much damage and isn't pushed or knocked prone.
Alright. I'm fucking great at dex saves, so let's see how this goes. Well, being great at dex saves doesn't mean shit if I'm gonna roll an @1 on the dice.
Rip.
Rip.
I have a +7 to dexterity saving throws, and this is the reward I get. So that's an 8 total, which I'm assuming doesn't fucking succeed.
Yeah, I think you need to have a 15.
Cool. Yep, that
I
was
think.
an 8.
Okay, so does that mean I roll 5d8?
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So you take that force damage, and you're pushed 20 feet directly away, and you're knocked prone.
Cool.
Good job, Robin.
So how much damage does that translate to?
Well, at the moment, I am considerably under half of my hit points, so we're doing great. Okay, so because let me check.
I don't think you'll be able to get. How much movement do you have? Because it takes half
Fortunately,
your movement.
I'm actually super sexy because I can stand up by spending 5 feet of movement rather than the normal half
true.
because of my drunken technique, because I'm the way
Excellent.
of the drunken master. So I pop up with 5 feet of movement and run back those 20 feet.
Oh,
no
you're
sweat.
so lucky.
No sweat.
That is very
that,
fast.
That would have actually, if you wouldn't have had that, Mugs, you wouldn't have been able to reach her unless you dashed.
I mean, I could have used some ki, but I'm trying not to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. That's a 12 to hit you. You've thrown me off my rhythm. That doesn't fucking hit. Next attack. That's an 18 to hit you. That's more like what I'm looking for.
All right.
You could cutting words it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Roll that.
Do I have to? I forget. Do I have to roll for cutting words? I do. I have to roll a 1.
You roll your bardic inspiration die, which is a d8 at this level. And whatever you roll, you can minus from the 18, right?
Yep. So if you roll a 5 or higher, it won't hit you.
But I always forget the commands. 5. So does that mean it doesn't hit?
Correct, because that brought it down to a 13.
Nice.
How do you insult me this time?
I say, I make fun of your height, even though you're taller than me.
Oh, bitch.
You
take my bonus action this turn.
Okay, half pint.
Literally, shut the fuck up. That's a 20 to hit, so I will roll some damage on that. That's 6 points of damage.
Oh.
Alright, now it's your turn again.
Hang on, I think I lost. I don't know. I put 6 into the thing and pressed Huh. Hang on. I've got something. I've got this thing that's just come up. I'll send you a screenshot.
Oh, did I bring you to 0 hit points?
I think so.
All right.
Because when I was at higher hit points than 6, but must
Did you
have.
maybe mistype the...
I
thing?
might have. And I can't remember what I was at.
Can't believe you killed Robin.
I didn't fucking kill Robin, all right?
If you kill Robin, I swear to God.
I didn't This is non-lethal sparring damage, lads.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
my
fine.
goodness.
I'm just confused because I could have sworn that I was higher than 6.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've done enough damage to bring you down to...
Yes, and I'm just confused. Like, what is my damage?
DM, do you want to make a ruling about how many hit points you should have, or like...
I'm gonna say, let's see. Mugs, do you have one more hit left or action?
I don't. That was my...
I'm gonna say, Robin, you can probably go one more round, and then if Mugs hits you again, you're probably out.
Okay. I'm going to...
Because you got hit
How do
quite
I-
a few times.
Alright, I'm gonna use... I think I should just use Vicious Mockery because it's mean. And it requires a Wisdom save, and I feel like Mugs might not be as good as that as Dexterity.
You would be almost incorrect.
Almost.
I am slightly less good at wisdom saves than I am at dexterity, but I'm still very good at them.
Yeah.
Well, can't believe that you've got Wisdom. Oh my god.
It surprises
Well-
me too, but I've got an 18 wisdom. Wisdom saving throw. Roll well. Don't fuck up. That was a 12 total, so that does actually fail, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you
Yeah, and for my Vicious Mockery, I say that you're like 5 defecating ashes stacked on top of each other.
Bro, what the fuck?
And I think you have, what is it? Disadvantage on attacks, right? Yeah. And to the end of your next turn, you have disadvantage on attack rolls against Robin.
And you have to take 1d4 psychic damage.
Cool. hit me with that
2d4, because you were technically 5th level. Or above 5th level.
Oh,
Hit me with that
Cool.
2d4 psychic damage, bro.
Yes.
What's a little
Hit me
psychic
with
damage
that
between
2d4
friends?
psychic damage. Fire away.
5.
5.
That's
Cool.
not bad.
Okay. Fuck. Take some freaking damage. Alright, so now I'm trying to hit you again. But I've got disadvantage.
You sure
'Cause
do.
I have no rights.
No
Disadvantage.
rights for Mugs today.
Alright. That was, however, still a 22 to hit.
Oof. I'd say at that point, you don't need to roll damage, because that would be what knocks Robin out. Unfortunately.
How do I get my thing back to normal? My
I think I can fix it for you. Hold on. Because you have to do, I think, like long rest or successes 3 in a row. No.
yeah.
Just, can you,
Because it's dumb,
I can-
it's dumb about this sometimes.
because it doesn't just let you heal directly, right? It does like a...
Because it does like... Hold on. Let's see if I can adjust this. There you go. I just healed you. So if you refresh the page, it should work. Or be normal.
Refreshing, loading very slowly, but it's doing it. Yes, I'm back to normal.
Alright. Yeah, all I did was go to if you click on it, it'll show you like the HP and stuff like that and your success failure thing. I just added, I think it was like 39, whatever your thing was. But as long as you add that, it'll just add your HP back on there.
Thank you.
No
All right,
problem.
that was a good spar. It was a really good spar. You did way better this time.
Fuck yes. Next time I need to use more than one weapon. I need to just use 2.
2 weapons, yeah, for sure. Like the double. Yeah, that's cool. Good job.
Yeah.
You actually put the hurt on me this time.
Are you okay?
No, like in a good way. Like you put the hurt on me in a good way. I'm actually fine, but like you actually like did a little, you know.
I need to use Psionic Blast way more. That was fucking cool.
Preferably not on me again though, because that was a little embarrassing. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was embarrassing.
Pyra, did I ask for your opinion?
You don't know where she got it, but she has popcorn that she's eating.
Pyra.
You just burned one of the corn cobs in the field.
Yeah. Just grabbed some corn, made some popcorn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal the popcorn.
You go from getting your ass handed to you to stealing Pyra's popcorn.
I'll help steal the popcorn.
You're just gonna bully it from Pyra?
Yeah.
I have a +9 to my sleight of hand.
Pyra just stands up so that way you can't reach.
I'll climb you like a fucking tree.
I'll climb mugs just to get taller, to get to steal it.
Oh yeah, I'll boost Robin up. Together we're like 6'3".
God.
Unstoppable.
Oh my god, you are 2 children in a trench coat.
Yep.
God, I love them.
Now I kind of want to go just to.
Yeah. Hey, Robin,
yeah,
should we get like a really long coat so people think we're like a tall person?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Hupperdook shenanigans.
Does anyone here just have a coat? Who has a coat here? Ira, you have a coat. Ira, can I borrow your coat?
I have a cloak.
Please? Let me borrow your cloak.
No.
Oh. What if I pay you back for it, and what if for 3 minutes I will be silent?
5 minutes.
Deal. Ira has bought my.
That was fucking remarkable.
Begrudgingly, I take off my cloak. It's like a wolf fur cloak.
Hell yeah.
It's really warm.
Mugs, you be the head.
I'll be the head?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you're a halfling. I'm a goblin. If we want to get into places, then it should be you. You should be the face. I'll be the legs. Climb up on me. I'm strong.
All right, fuck it. Let's go. Do I need to acrobatics to climb on her, or like?
You are climbing Pyra?
No. I'm standing on Robin's shoulders.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll, because you're not doing, like, flips and jumps and shit. You're gonna have to do athletics for this.
You know, that's fair.
It's not that high of a DC.
Let me do some math here. 25.
Yeah, this is like This is easy shit. You've done worse.
Child's play.
Yes. You've done this as a little toddler. There's no way you couldn't do it now.
I sure have. See, one time I stood on my friend Brahm's head, and he's like 7.5 feet tall, and then that was a lot scarier than this.
All right, someone pass the cloak over to Nugs because I'm trying to not fall over. Someone just drape the cloak around Mugs' shoulders. Pyra?
Oh, sorry. What was that? I was reading a thing. What?
Pyra, drape the cloak around my shoulders so that we can be a really tall person instead of 2 little people.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and she'll even put like a belt around the waist too.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'm gonna now.
Tall person.
I try to walk a little bit, just because what's the use of being a tall person if you can't walk? Just walking around as best as I can. Do I need to roll anything?
For what?
To walk.
To walk.
You were acting as the legs, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna have you roll a general strength check just to see how well you hold Mugs above you because she is heavier than you by like a lot.
Are you body shaming my monk?
No, you are just a solid woman, and
Muscle is heavier than fat.
This is true. I am
Yeah.
totally bullshitting, but
I do not fat shame in this household.
Okay, can it be a little bit later?
Oh, yeah, no, that's all right. I just nod your head. Okay? I'm just going to put another backing on that patchwork quilt of yours, a warmer one, okay? Is that all right with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Thank you, Nana.
That's your strength? Ooh.
it's a 4.
It's a 4.
Yeah, that didn't meet the DC. So what happened was, you make your first step, Robin, and you think you're doing great. Except that you don't realize that the second step is probably the hardest one. Your knee kind of like buckles along with your arms, and you trip over Ira's cloak, and you end up going face first down, and that means you drag Mugs with you even quicker down to the ground.
Alright, now can I do some rad acrobatic
yes,
shit to
you
flip
can
off
see
of her?
if you make your way down to the ground or peacefully or face first.
21.
You do pretty well with that. You're fine.
Okay.
Luckily, Robin only takes a single point of damage. You kind of smoosh your face a bit on the ground, and it hurts pretty bad. But you tried to be one tall person, and it didn't work out, unfortunately. And plus, it's a little bit muddy. Your clothes are kind of a little bit mucked up at this point, now that you've face planted into the ground.
I just
we need more practice, right?
Maybe next time I should be the face.
Yeah, you can be the face because like I'm strong and you're lighter, so it'll be. And then you can do that disguise thing you can do if you don't want to like, look like a goblin. You can look like me, and then it'll be like I'm the face, but I'm not actually the face. You're the face.
and then everyone will think we're twins.
Exactly. We're twins, but we're also one super tall person.
You can talk from the center of the coat and just have Robin talk.
Robin's just lip syncing, and I am just bullshitting. Perfect. Great. I'm glad we had this talk.
Let's do that as soon as we get into the nearest, into the town, the city, the place. Let's do that.
Hupperdook? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
let's do it as soon as we get into Hupperdook.
Alright, now I have to be quiet for 5 minutes because that is the deal I had with Ira.
All right, let's pack up and get on the road.
You are arrested immediately when you go into
Oh.
Hupperdook.
What time is it right now?
It is early morning. It's probably about
Okay.
7 or 8 a.m.
Okay, at around noon, Pyro's going to gift Alacrity herself mugs, and even though she isn't here, Mare, and
Sure.
then along the road she's gonna short rest and get back her spell slots.
All right. So it is the 5th day. Let's see if you and does anybody want to make perception checks? Because I'm
I
going
would
to
love
roll.
to make a perception check.
I
Thank you
would
for asking.
adore doing that. That is my goal in life.
All right, so that was a 12.
All right.
Wow, this cart doesn't like me. I rolled a 2 that time, so
Okay.
that's total of 10.
Oh gosh,
Yikes.
Ira,
This cart is loud.
Ira is dying.
if Ira can't perceive, then something's seriously wrong. She's always good at perceiving stuff.
This cart is just very rickety and loud.
I'm gonna nap inside the cart. I'm not gonna roll a perception. I'm just gonna be napping in the cart because why not?
Because you deserve it.
Hmm?
You deserve a nap.
I deserve a nap. I got first into face.
All right. Despite you guys not having super good perception, you still see them since their stuff is not the best. Oh, they have advantage on wisdom. Okay.
Oh.
No, they still roll bad. You see
Oh
off
right,
in the
new morning.
distance.
Sorry.
It's alright. During your travels, it's about, I think, let's say, it's a little past noon, maybe like 2 o'clock or so in the afternoon. You see as you're going down the gravelway path, there's every once in a while travelers that pass by, no one of heavy note. However, in the fields of kind of the rolling grasslands and sort of hilly areas of the gravelway path, kind of like off to the left side of the road, to the west, you notice a pack of wargs actually kind of roaming about in the grasses there. They don't seem to have noticed you. You feel that if you continue on, you probably will be able to avoid them as long as you aren't drawing attention to yourself.
Hey guys, let's poke the bear.
Yeah, no, I shout really loudly, wave my hands, like pull out a glow stick, like.
No,
Yeah, no.
we're not
No, we
really
just
loud.
Yeah, no.
passed them.
Yep, just keep
Softly.
going.
All right.
Probably slow our horses. Oh, make sure try and quiet our horses a bit too.
I'm just napping.
You can slow down a little bit, and that'll help.
Yeah.
Keep you guys from being noticed by them. They roll really bad on their perception.
What is it that we're passing? What are they?
Wargs.
Wargs?
Warg with the G?
Yeah.
Wargs.
Yeah,
Yeah, wargs.
like the orc creatures, mounts, and
Oh yeah.
God,
Wolf
it's so
boys.
weird that they're called wargs because wargs are also werewolves in other or like something like werewolves in other mythologies.
Yep.
They simply vibe.
You're lucky you didn't encounter those though, because it was like either giant goats or 1d8 wargs. I'm like, that's a lot of wargs.
Giant goats are an option.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to request that I never encounter giant goats, please.
You're like, I didn't because I remembered you don't like goats.
Genuinely, that is my least favorite thing.
I will
A terrible
attempt to
concept.
leave goats out of this campaign as long as possible.
I would appreciate it. Just saying, Parker invented a world without goats for me, so.
Oh god, is that the new campaign or is it a different one?
Yeah, new campaign, no goats. It's a goat-free zone.
Unfortunate, but that's okay.
Ooh, like goats.
They are kind of bastards, to be fair.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. We didn't meet goats.
But yeah, other than that, that is basically the end of day 5. You around like just before this, about around noon, 1 o'clock, the rain had slowly tapered off until there was basically nothing else. The sky has gotten clearer, brighter blue, but it is a little bit chillier now that it's a little more into the season and you are getting closer to the Silver Quill Ridge. Silver, yeah, I think.
Cool.
But yeah,
Yeah.
as you're getting close, it's getting a little bit colder.
I'm gonna sort of wake up slowly and whine to Io that I'm cold.
Oh.
You guys. Okay, so that was you guys.
What
set up
time is it
camp?
right now? Oh, it's camp set time.
Camp
Okay,
time.
cool.
Yep,
Camp
it is.
time.
Camp
It is
time.
nighttime of the 5th day.
Also, at around like 20 feet around the where she is going to place a dome, she's going to start laying out a bunch of alarm spells
Sure.
to, just in case anything tries to get to the dome.
I'd say you'd be able to encompass. Oh, I guess no, that wouldn't necessarily be large enough for that. I was gonna say you could possibly encompass the horses and stuff too, but that wouldn't.
That would be
quite do
so
it.
much silver thread, I think.
Yeah, that would be a little too much.
I'm gonna leave and come back real quick.
But
Mhm.
yeah, if you guys want to take watches for the night,
I would love to take watches for the night.
Yep, same.
Yeah.
right?
We love watching. Let's see. Perception.
Who's what when?
It
I'm-
is the night of the 5th day.
I'm sticking with third watch because that seems like that's sort of we've got like a pattern going here, and I don't want to break it.
And I think after this part, I'm going to have you guys roll like once, for the next 5 days, for each day, just so we can get to Hupperdook, so we don't have to spend the entire time on the road, because that's a lot.
On the road. On the road. I don't know which number watch I'm taking, but I got a 14.
I got a 12.
Okay.
I'm gonna help Mugs with her watch because my perception is really bad.
In which case, I got a 21.
Nice.
I got a 5 plus. What's my perception? My perception. 8.
Alright. I'm gonna roll to see if anything happens. Alright, so you guys didn't roll the best for perception. However, you were lucky and nothing happens this night. It is a
Bless.
quiet night. There are no storms. It is very peaceful on this 5th night. And it is peaceful going into the 6th day for your travels. I'm going to. What was I going to do? My brain doesn't want to work now.
Brain cells are overrated anyway.
I will say.
I, for example, have gone.
Allison has decided that Ken is a toy.
I'll just have you guys decide who wants to take what day for night watches. Just because so far there is nothing that is going on these roads that will pique your interest necessarily. It is a lot of just general merchants or farming folk or just general
Cast fireball.
Yeah. Just a bunch of passerbyers that are traveling down this road. It doesn't necessarily seem that they are that interesting or of anyone of note.
Yeah, whenever Mugs does her watch, just do advantage because Pyra's helping every time.
I mean, I can roll for this first night. if that. Sure.
Sure.
Cool.
This is for day 6.
Day 6
Yeah.
is that's a natural 20 on my perception, which gives me a 24 total.
That's very nice right there.
I thought
which...
so.
Alright.
It's a natural 20, eh?
It's a natural 20.
That's very good. You did great, girl.
I thought I did great. Thank you for noticing.
Of course, I always notice.
That's a perception check from you.
Do we have it?
Looking at things is my
Ooh,
forte.
interesting. Alright.
Uh-oh. That's my
wait,
least
no, never
favorite
mind.
phrase. Interesting.
What? Okay. Sorry. Oh no, I don't want that to happen. Never mind. I can roll again. Sometimes what you roll is not good.
Who needs rolls when you can simply ignore?
Sorry, I'm looking at the encounters thing and I don't like them. What is that one? No! There are not dinosaurs in this one. You can't have that.
You know what? We deserve dinosaurs,
No,
actually.
you can't have them.
We can't have them?
No.
I'm going to scream about that.
You only get them in tropical rainforests.
I'm going to scream.
Go ahead.
I demand dinosaurs.
I will mute you.
It's okay. I have people in the house. I can't scream anyway.
Not with that attitude.
Not with that. Exactly. I could get a better attitude.
Mugs, you were all safe inside your bubble for the night. You do notice that there are figures outside of the dome that are moving by. However, they don't seem to stick around long to check out your bubble. They kind of like look at it, and you realize they're bugbears, you think? You're not necessarily that familiar with them, but they're definitely not human. But they just kind of check out your dome a little bit, give it a tap with a spear, and then just basically wander off after their curiosity has been piqued.
It is only because you do not want to do an encounter right now that I am not having Mugs fight them.
I mean, if
like,
you
it's for
want
your
to fight
sake
the
that Mugs is not
bugbears,
fighting them.
you are
But
free
also,
to do so.
bugbears are people.
They are.
Like-
Bugbears are people too.
I wouldn't kill them, but I would fight them.
Assert
Just
your
be like, hey,
dominance.
do you wanna
Come to my bubble.
spar?
I'm
We do
literally
not tolerate fantasy racism.
I am
No, we
super
don't.
bloodthirsty.
It
and I
does
will fight
exist in
anybody.
this world, but I do not enjoy it, and I will kill racists.
There's no fantasy racism here. There's just a desire to kill.
Yes.
Not really. I mean, a little bit. She is very
Kill
bloodthirsty. Anyway,
Estes
she doesn't fight them because
racists.
that would be sad.
Oh man. But yeah, other than that, it is a peaceful night of the 6th day.
Cool.
We get a little bit farther on the 7th day. Let's see here. I'm gonna roll to see what the weather's like. What's the weather like?
Someday we will make it to hupperdook.
Soon you shall be going to hupperdook. And it is
One
once again a rainy day. It is overcast. Not doing so hot. You spend most of the travel time on the 7th day drenched in rain. Feeling kind of cold. But it is, other than that, not too bad. It gets to a point where you almost feel like it's sleet, but that goes away fairly quickly. And night, your ground is smooshy. It is not the most pleasant to rest on, but it will
It's
do.
like soft earth or whatever.
Yeah.
Aw. Yeah.
I spend most of my time in the cat.
Yeah, you can
And
sleep. You
one
can actually
thousand.
make your bubble on the cart, I believe, if you want to.
That would be smart bitch hours.
Yeah, cattle pile for one. Like cat.
But yeah, If anybody wants to roll the perception check for the 7th night.
I'll do it.
All right.
Let's see if the dice like me today.
They don't.
They do.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you for doubting me. I got a 19.
Nice.
But I can do better. But considering how I've been rolling.
It is very good for how you've been rolling.
And this night there doesn't seem to be anything that happens. There is a little bit of rain. The rain eventually stops, but there is still thunder in the background. And the occasional strike of lightning in the distance, but that is all that happens during your watch. And there is nothing too eventful on the 7th day. And we end the 7th day to the 8th day! Huzzah!
We getting there, lads.
You sure are. You can go. Let's see. What's the weather like this day? Yeah, that's a little better, I think. What is that? Yeah. This is a much sunnier day. It seems to be a little bit warmer than the day before. Traveling is a little difficult. What with it having rained a couple of days in a row. Your wheels kind of slip in the mud. Your horses aren't too happy to have their feet covered in mud for so long. But they are good beasties, and they're doing as you wish. And they're pretty sure-footed. Seem like pretty good animals. And you make pretty good time. Enjoy some of the sun since it's fairly uncloudy today. And whoever wants to make their watch rolls for tonight, for the 8th day.
Mugs can have advantage.
Cool. It's really just Ira and Muggs being good at perception. That's another nat 20. That was very sexy. Okay.
Nice. Mug rights.
Muggs rights. She deserves some.
After being stabbed, she really does.
She does. Like, a bitch gets stabbed, she deserves some rights, right?
Yep, just a little bit of rights as a treat.
Fair rights, man.
Alright.
I see all.
Oh wow, how did I roll a 1? That's cool. I never roll 1s.
I wish that were me.
It's only a percentile dice.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes more sense.
Actually, it would technically be 100. No, that's a different. Okay, never mind. I read the wrong mountain encounter thing, and the 100 roll for it was Ancient Red Dragon. And I was like, no, that doesn't work.
Bet. Fucking bet. Let's do it.
Unless I want you guys to die.
That would be very funny, but
Oh, that would be the worst.
it would be hilarious.
I guess, what would we say? During your sleep, you have gotten closer to the Cyberquell Ridge. And there are all sorts of manner of creatures, in these mountainish areas. It's a little bit more perilous to walk along these areas, a little more rocky, a little more windy, given that there is so many mountainous areas in the area. But there are also a lot of creatures that call this place home, including large eagles and large birds of all sorts. And you notice that there are larger eagles that fly over every once in a while, every couple of hours. They come to investigate your kind of bubble every once in a while, but unless you attack them, they make no means to suss you out or take you for their own.
Ren's just like, get the fuck to hupperdook.
I will not attack them.
you clench your fist.
I think about it. I think about it real hard because I think that would be funny, but I don't.
Pyra just, if she sees her Mug's clenching her fist, and then she just leans down to kiss the top of her head and says, "Don't do it. Calm down."
Oh, just for you.
Fight a
Just
bird.
Gang.
I need you to know that I'm just imagining Muggs being the Arthur Fist meme.
Yes, I was just gonna say, me too.
No, cursed. Absolutely not. I'm
Yes.
leaving.
Yes.
I can no longer play in this campaign. My character is Arthur.
I have to say, I was literally going to say that when I said the clenched fist. I'm like Arthur, but I didn't say it, and I'm so glad you said it, Riley.
Thank you. You're welcome.
You do me proud.
I'm here to provide a service.
Shit posting IRL. I enjoy. But that is the end of the night of the 8th day. You guys are almost there.
You're almost there.
We're almost there.
So is it morning? Is it morning again?
It is morning again.
Okay.
How many portents have you fucking rolled this time?
So many. Just in case we need
Dice
them.
roll dice.
Well, just in case like something happens, like if we need to make a perception check or or something.
And then I'll wave my sword in the air and announce, "Someone come kick my ass. I need to get dead."
Have I told you how much I love Robin? Because I really do love Robin.
If Muggs is Arthur, Robin is DK, or whatever her fucking name is.
DW?
DW.
DW, thank you.
Oh god. I can't believe we're Arthur and DW.
Oh my god.
That's
These signs can't stop me because I can't read.
God damn it. God damn it.
It's so perfect.
But it's also very DW as being an asshole and then Arthur hits her and then she falls. It's also very Zen.
God damn it.
When I was younger, I loved Arthur so much. It was such a good show.
Cursed.
Beautiful.
It is the 9th day. This is it's kind of a bittersweet thing. You guys have had the super cool ridge on the west side of you guys to enjoy the presence of. It has been quite beautiful, if not a little bit jarring, to see such large mountains. It is not the largest of the mountains in the area, but they are still quite a beautiful sight to see. And you are only getting closer to it. The weather today is kind of a mix. It's a little bit rainy, but also at times it's like sun showery a little bit. But eventually, as the day winds down, the rain stops. And you guys can, unless you have anything else you're going to do for the day, you can. I can remind you too that you have that your sending paper.
Oh yeah, like write a letter to our friend.
Because I feel like you guys forgot, so I just want to let you know.
Oh yeah, I definitely forgot that we had it.
Remember that I had a friend, you guys?
I thought it was a one-time use emergency thing.
No, it comes back to us.
Yeah.
It's a pen pal paper. Like we can write back and forth and like talk.
If you want to, that is an option.
We should though, because she's probably super sad because she has no other friends
aside from her wyvern.
Yeah,
Just give a status report. Like, hey, we're alive. Muggs died, like a little bit, but it's fine.
Muggs is fine.
Did I put that in the loot channel? I don't remember if I did or not. I don't think I did. I'm gonna write it down now.
Alright, I will write to Muggs. Which means I will just scribble on the paper and draw crude drawings of stickmen.
What are the stickmen doing?
Surviving.
Excellent.
I'll draw some mountains and a tree and some stickmen, and some of them are shorter than the other stickmen. And I will draw a stickman getting stabbed, and that stickman is short, and that stickman is Mugs. and then I will draw Mugs next to that stickman with her arms up, celebrating because she got better.
Fucking beautiful. She gets a whole comic.
She gets a whole comic, and it's badly drawn because I suck as an artist. I don't, but Robin does. Robin's terrible.
Bless.
And then I look at Ira while I'm drawing, and I say, "You never gave me a tattoo."
Oh, right. You never gave me a needle.
Use my dagger.
Oh, please, for the love of God.
I give Ira my dagger.
No. That is not how tattoos work, and I'm not gonna let it happen.
Don't be so fucking
I don't actually know how tattoos work.
Yeah, okay.
You put
So
ink on the dagger, and then you stab it into my skin so that the ink gets on my skin.
no, you don't. No, you really don't.
Yeah, I've never had a tattoo done, but I don't think that's how it works.
You literally have a tattoo.
She shrugs. I never had it done.
Okay. I've had a lot of tattoos done. That's absolutely not how it fucking works, alright?
I guess we could get a stick.
No, not a stick. Tattoos are done with needles. I have dozens and dozens of tattoos. They've all been done with needles. You do not use a dagger. You do not use a stick. You do not use any of that shit. You make sure your equipment is sterile. Like,
I nod very seriously to Mugs and say, yes, I understand now, and I will not use any other method than the sterile needle tools of a professional.
Smash cut.
Smash cut to her dipping the thing in a thing of ink.
dagger
and-
into some...
As soon as Mugs looks away, I'm going to whisper to Ira that I'm going to get a stick.
Okay.
I can
Yeah.
fucking hear you.
You can slide a hand
Okay.
to see if Mugs hears you.
Yeah, I'm going to do sleight of hand. Because my sleight of hand is very good.
You can roll perception to try and hear too, Mugs.
I would love to roll perception to try and hear.
Oh, I got a 5. But that's okay because my sleight of hand is 9, so that 9 plus 14.
Oh, damn it, I got a 12.
Our perception?
You do not hear her, Mugs.
I didn't fucking hear. Fine.
I'm gonna get a stick on our next spot for her, and you're gonna give me a tattoo. When we're taking watch, you're gonna give me a tattoo with a stick.
Stick and poke.
Literal
Yes.
stick and poke. God damn it.
Yes.
I'm getting away with it. I'm getting away with being a little bastard goblin. I very obediently look very obedient and like a goody two-shoes. So I have my hands behind my back and I'm listening very innocently.
I'm really glad I got through to you, Robin. Like, I'm glad that we made that connection because, you know, it does suck to have a fucked up tattoo. And I just, like, I care about your well-being. I hope that you don't feel like I'm, like, trying to ruin your fun or anything. I just genuinely, like, think you should do it the right way and not get hurt, you know?
Now I feel bad.
Good.
Still gonna do it though.
Do you actually do that during your watch this night?
Yes.
If you are giving a tattoo, I'm gonna have to make you make a dexterity check to see how well this turns out. And
Me?
yeah,
Because I'm giving. Yeah, I'm giving. Do I? Is it just a straight dex check?
The blind woman tattooing the goblin with a stick.
I am going to give you disadvantage.
You know that's
And-
fucking why isn't fair.
Yeah, I mean, and I am also going to have Robin roll Constitution to see if you don't pass the fuck out. Because this is gonna be really painful compared to a normal needle and everything else.
Yeah, and it's
Got
not
it.
sterilized.
Damn it.
Well, no. Before you, if it's, are you guys
Robin-
doing this like at the beginning of watch or before watch? When is this?
Like, are you doing it when we're all asleep?
Yes, I'm a sneaky bastard.
Oh, okay. Because
This is up
if
to
that-
Robin. So, like you put the thing in her hand and she does it. That's how it goes.
She waits until she thinks we're asleep.
Alright.
She's a
Also,
rebellious
Robin is
team.
very lucky because with the disadvantage I got a 15.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Damn.
That is very lucky.
I mean, you managed not to go any deeper than it could be an injury for.
And for her constitution, I got 20. Do I roll constitution at
shit.
disadvantage?
No, that was a con save. Yeah, you were doing pretty fucking good, Robin. Holy shit. 20? Damn. Yeah, I mean, you've been through pain before, but this
So
isn't
much
too
pain.
bad. You know, you've been stung by things before. This is kind of like that, except it really hurts. But you know, art is pain, they say.
Yep.
I very calmly say to Ira, this is agonizing, but I say it very calmly.
What does this tattoo fucking look like?
That's a
Oh,
great
no.
question. Hold on.
That
Let me open up my notebook.
Botch, stick, and poke.
I am going to close my eyes, and then I'm going to make a random fucking design,
Excellent,
stick and
excellent.
poke style, and then we're going to see what it looks like. All right?
God damn, that's perfect.
I'm going to say that because you guys are doing this during your watch, that it counts as like a failure, but luckily nothing happens this time.
I know Robin said she wanted to do it in the shape of a cat, and Ira has only the vaguest memory of what a fucking cat looks like.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't like that.
I am very happy.
I am so sorry.
Wait, hold on. Where on your body is this tattoo?
Good question.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh
That's pretty
no,
important.
oh no.
I want to say but at the same time I think it'd be funny to say something really weird.
It looks like something. My apologies for it. I'm not gonna lie. It looks a little itsy bitsy, just a little bit, ever so vaguely, just a little phallic.
Excellent.
yes.
That was
Excellent.
not the intention.
That makes it better.
Like I started and then I forgot like halfway through. Oh, thanks. I started and I forgot like halfway through. Like I just like remembered halfway through that I was supposed to be doing it in a shape of a cat.
I feel like that's really in character for Ira, though.
Like I just started making like random circles and I was like, wait, no, this is supposed to have a shape.
Hey Bob, where do you think it should be, the tattoo on her body?
It's wherever Robin fucking puts in front of her, my dude.
She puts her face in front of her.
Oh no,
Oh my
no,
God.
no.
It's that.
Oh
That's
Oh
it.
my- I love it. But she's just got red on her cheek.
no, it's actually on her face.
It's okay. I don't know what, because like your face is where Robin talks. So I
So would
think.
you?
Well, actually, on the one hand, Ira does not care what your decisions are, or like what you do with your body. So, like, if on the other, if Robin was talking during the tattoo, she probably would have made her move.
You could put her eye out with that.
Oh, yep.
Thank God for the dexterity, because otherwise Robin could have been. She could have started twinning with Ira.
Let's say it ends like that start point, like where the part that looks a little bit like a dick, was like on her cheek, and then like the actual bulk of it, like the cat, just ends up being like under her ear because she
Oh no! Now she has a penis on her cheek.
I could see that being an interesting tattoo, just like the smaller dots being like up by the cheek area and then going down past like onto the neck and by the ear and stuff.
Yeah.
Hidden by the hairline kind of thing.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You got a dick, Robin. Dick cat.
God damn.
She's very happy with it.
We'll have to see in the next like 2 weeks if that actually stays on you, though, considering you had it done by a blind woman
With a stick.
A stick.
Yeah, and also I'm worried it's gonna get infected.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to roll for that.
Cure wounds it afterwards, though. So
Oh, okay.
that's helpful.
It might help the pain, but we'll have to see if an infection sets in. Actually, oh god, if you're healing that though, it might just push the ink right out.
What? No, that's not how that.
I don't know, because it would
I
just
don't
heal
know.
over it. Because all it does is heal stuff.
Oh,
And-
yeah. The way I always imagine it is just speeding up your body's natural healing. Like,
Yeah,
process.
that's
I
what
could
I
see
meant.
that, I guess. I just was thinking about it because I'm like, but if it doesn't heal, it like.
Like I'd
rejects it.
imagine maybe like if you did a lesser restoration too early, maybe it might push the ink out, because that like
Yeah.
gets rid of things that aren't supposed to be there, like a toxin or something. But I don't know if a cure wounds would do that.
I have, in a different game, I have a character that is a tattoo artist. And when she does tattoos, she cure wounds them afterwards because she's a cleric.
Excellent.
So
Yeah, I think that'll do it for now. Yeah. Yeah. You get to have that forever, Robin. You're welcome.
I'm gonna cherish it forever.
Excellent.
I have to ask, in the morning, does she call attention to it, or does she just...
She just lets it be. She just doesn't call attention to it.
Can I roll perception?
Sure.
Just so I
Please.
can...
I'm gonna say it's a DC like 10 for this.
Well, then my passive would get it anyway.
also, I have been delivered food, and I am a hunger.
Yeah, I think this. I'm just going to say now that we have made it to hupperdook. On the 10th day, since it is technically the 10th day.
Alrighty.
Robin,
We can pick up on this.
Face? What the fuck did you do to your face? That's where we'll pick up.
We can
It's a birthmark.
we can pick up on finding lodging and such in hupperdook later, and you can meet NPCs. Hooray!
Who needs
I
too
can't
many
wait to like
NPCs when you can fuck around on the road for 10 days?
Yeah, you're gonna like these NPCs. Maybe, I'm not sure. We'll have to see.
I cannot wait to lie to Mugs about how I got my tattoo.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what would you even fucking say?
It's a birthmark.